Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the home of the 5 minute or less video. Now, I have been worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I have worked over 10,000 cases. I'm a national IRS expert in IRS tax resolution matters, and I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. Anyway, I want to talk to you. Oh, by the way, you'll find me in the description section. I am available for consultations and representations. I want to get into a subject that's very near to me and dear to me. It's the offer and compromise. As a former IRS agent revenue officer, I taught the offer and compromise program. I used to accept offers and deny offers. I can't tell you how many I worked. I went up to the Atlanta Service Center and taught other people how to work offers. That's how proficient I am in this. I am one of the true national experts in offer and compromise. Today, I want to, some of the things that bother me really are these people are getting ripped off by these offer and compromise firms left and right. They're paying 15, 20,000 for offers, and God, when they call me, they've been beat up. I said, send me the form. Send me the form you use to send these people, and let's see why they sent it in. 90% of these offers should not have been sent in, not have been sent in. They were fraudulently ripped off. And let me tell you how this happens. Large resolution companies, when you call them and you pay these fees, you're speaking to a salesman. 50% of the money goes to them, so they're going to grab you any way they can. 40% goes to the whole facility that's there. It could be reviews, 40, 50. The person who's working the case makes about 5% of the fee, and they don't even know what the salesman said. The salesman enters some notes in the CRM, and boom, all of a sudden, there's an offer and compromise. And you know what? They can't tell you no. They already took the money. The money's in the system. So they're forced to go ahead and use the figures, and the offers and compromise never should have flown in the first place. Never should have flown. I bet you if I look at 100 professionals that send me their offers, I'd take 3% of those offers and say you can send them in. There's a better way to get an offer and compromise. And I want to tell you this right now. You don't have to use me, but hire a former IRS agent who worked offers and compromise. Don't look for anyone else. You're absolutely crazy and deserve to lose your money if you use anybody else but former IRS agents. Let me tell you why. People on the outside, tax attorneys, CPAs, and realtors, file, and they're looking at results. Gee, they did this on this case. They did this on this case. They did this on former IRS agents know all the stuff. They know all the tricks. They know what to do. I don't care who it is. Just make sure they were a former revenue officer who worked offers and compromise. And let me tell you why it's very, very important. As a former IRS agent, I know the methodology of the offer and compromise. I know all the due diligence they're going to do on your case to see if you have a good offer. If I told you there's 25 things I've looked at on my website before, all the due diligence they do, and they check your credit cards, they check your bank statements, they want to know credit applications, DMV, LexisNexis. I have 25 things that that IRS really goes to explore. Actually, Facebook, to see what assets you got on there. I know the legal methodologies to get your offer and compromise down. There's certain things you can do with your assets to make sure they're low values. Certain make sure you can report your income and show your expenses to show you in the best light. I know when to file the offer, when the timing is right to get you the lowest possible settlement. It's not about just getting the offer through. It's about getting the loss at the best possible settlement. You may call me today and you may say, Michael, I have an offer. He says, yeah, you will have a good offer. But if you wait 3 months, I can get that offer down deep and deep and deep. I do not take an offer and compromise, or I don't take any money from you unless you show me your 433 OIC or 433A. It's the only way I take an offer and compromise. If you work with someone outside our industry, they'll give you a price. Unless you're giving that person your offer and compromise to look at, never pay anybody a nickel, because it may not have a chance. It may be a frivolous offer. You've wasted your time. You're extended your statute for a year. Whatever you do, only use former IRS agents. because that makes sense. We know our way through the system. It drives me crazy when people say, well, I found this ad on TV and they can settle my case. Really? Well, they also have an orchid for you to buy in Buffalo, by the way, in January. Have a good one. If you like this YouTube, that was very truthful, give me a subscription, would you? You can leave me a comment. If you would, tell me what you want YouTubes on. And more importantly, if you give me a comment and say, Michael, do a YouTube on this, I'll probably do a YouTube on that. If you would, give me that subscription. Thank you.